It's right at 8:44. Time for our hometown spotlight. It's presented by Dave Edwards Toyota. Festivals like Spring Fling, they bring vendors and thousands of people to the upstate every year.
One Carolina man is using his booth to raise money to make a big impact across the world. Christine Scarpelli is live in the studio with a guest as well.
We got Brian Nunes here. Yes, he is a board member for No Longer Orphans. What does that have to do with Spring Fling? We will tell you. You're going to see some awesome video of a booth at Spring Fling. He is a vendor, and you may recognize him. Andy Lepper with his wife Susan. They were selling some jewelry. They were also selling some pens. Really neat pens because they're made by orphans. What is the connection here, Brian? These guys actually run an orphanage, right?
They do. And funny enough, the hub for where it started was here in Spartanburg.
Woohoo!
So,
Hub City.
Two of us board members live in Spartanburg, and of course Andy and his wife Susan now live in India taking care of these children. But there's always a special connection to Spring Fling because Andy was just a very entrepreneurial type guy. He always had ideas.
Gosh, you can tell.
And so he would always work with sometimes mothers who can't provide for their children in India, bring them to the orphanage.
Wow.
And say, will you take care of my child because I can't right now. And sometimes when they're able to get back on their feet, they come back. And Andy would help with that by teaching them how to make jewelry. So they would come and they would make jewelry, learn a new skill. Andy would actually buy the jewelry back from the mothers.
Oh my goodness.
And then he would bring them here to Spring Fling and sell them.
Can you imagine how impactful that would be to have a piece of jewelry or like the pens you guys have?
Right.
Yes.
The little boys at the orphans make these pens. It teaches them a skill, but also helps them for a job later. They can go to college, they're educated, food. My gosh, you buying one of these pens does a big thing.
Yeah.
So we've got some links.
And you were just saying something about $100, right? Pays for the entire month for these kids?
For one
child.
You know, there's a lot going on. You've
Yeah.
got food,
Yeah.
electricity, you know, school and things like that. So we have a project 450. If we can get $10 from 450 people per month, then that will really go a long way.
Sound like a challenge?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
Sounds
does.
like a challenge.
All right.
We'll rustle them up for you.
NoLongerOrphans.org.
NoLongerOrphans.org. WSPA.com has all the links.
All right, Christine, thank you. And
got
thank
it.
you so
Thank you.
much for coming in.
Thanks for having me.
14 before 9.